What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're doing the Smackdown review. We started off with a memorial for Rocky Johnson, the father of Dwayne Johnson. Then we start out with Kane coming out. He waxes nostalgic of his Royal Rumble history. Then we got the Firefly Funhouse coming up on the Titantron. Bray Wyatt is ecstatic for seeing Kane, but ends up calling him a bully. Wyatt says he won't forget Kane, and neither will he. Then the lights start going out. Once they come up, Kane's standing at ringside. The Fiend comes up through the ring, crawls over to the ropes. Kane turns around and says, "What took you so long?" Then we see Daniel Bryan coming out of nowhere attacking the Fiend. The Fiend escapes down through the hole in the ring, but not before Daniel Bryan was able to rip out a piece of the Fiend's dreadlocks. I'm not exactly sure, but it kind of looked like in some of the shots that Kane was supposed to have some type of blood thing going on, because like right here and on the corner of his mouth, it looked like it had some type of red fluid streaking. I'm not sure if that was maybe his makeup or something. I don't know. But it looked like it looked like blood. I don't know. Who knows? Later on, backstage, Daniel Bryan challenges The Fiend at the Royal Rumble to a strap match. Then we go on to our first match. Big E versus John Morrison with Kofi Kingston and The Miz standing at ringside. This was a good match. It was good seeing John Morrison back again. Everything was going good. The Miz caused a distraction, shocker, which allowed Morrison to take over, hit Starship Pain, and gets the pin. Then we got the Usos versus the Revival. This was a really good match. Two good tag teams going at it. There was a lot of action. I really liked it. Thankfully, through this match, they didn't try to clown the Revival. The Usos won after Jimmy Uso got the splash onto Scott Dawson. Later in the segment backstage, the Revival were talking about they need to get some more respect, which I do agree with. In that same segment, Lacey Evans was beating down on Bayley and Sasha Banks. After the commercial, it said that Sasha Banks can't compete in her match, but the officials say that Bayley will take her place. Which is our next match, Lacey Evans versus Bayley. This was an match. It took way too long. I really couldn't get into it. Lacey Evans won with the women's right. Alright. It's later announced that at the Royal Rumble, Lacey Evans will be facing Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Alright. In a backstage interview with Shorty G, it turns into a fight with Sheamus, followed by another backstage segment where Braun Strowman says he's going to be in the Royal Rumble, but he wants a shot at Shinsuke Nakamura's Intercontinental title. Then we got Elias in the ring, doing what he does best, wasting time. He tries to sing a song, but he's interrupted by Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, and Cesaro. Zayn says that Braun Strowman will never get a shot at the title. He runs his mouth some more. Elias tries to sing another song. Sheamus goes down to the ring. They have a fight. Nakamura and Zayn join in. They beat down on Elias. Braun Strowman comes out and he cleans house.
Oh, for God's sake.
Alright. We then have a video package celebrating the life of Rocky Johnson, which is a sad loss. I really haven't seen a lot of his matches. I saw a few of them, but those were more towards the end of his career. But as always, it is sad to see somebody gone. Then we have Alexa Bliss versus Sonya Deville. Nikki Cross, Mandy Rose, and Heavy Machinery are all at ringside. This was pretty much a waste of a match. Mandy Rose tries to interfere. Nikki Cross knocks her down from the ring into the arms of Otis. This, of course, distracts Sonya Deville, and Alexa Bliss gets a surprise roll-up for the pin.
What? What the fuck?
Alright, yeah, whatever. And in our main event, we have Roman Reigns versus Robert Roode in a tables match. The winner will determine the stipulation in the Roman Reigns-King Corbin match at the Royal Rumble. This was decent. I mean, it wasn't great. Partway through the match, King Corbin came out, and of course, he has to interfere. Dolph Ziggler hit Reigns with a super kick. They tried to set him up on the announcer's table. Then the Usos come out to even the score, and Roman Reigns spears Robert Roode through a table to win the match. Reigns gets on the microphone, tells King Corbin that at the Royal Rumble they'll be playing in a baseball stadium where there's a lot of room to kick your ass, and the stipulation for their match will be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Thank God it wasn't a loser eats dog food match, because I swear they were talking about that shit, and I was like, no, don't do that. That's stupid. But a Falls Count Anywhere match, that's decent. Alright, we'll go with it. Tonight's Raw was alright. It started off really well. The first two matches were good. The opening was short. It wasn't drawn out like they always do it, but it was short. It was good. Okay. The two first matches were awesome, and then we just kind of went downhill. What can you do? But the last match was decent. It wasn't a train wreck. I mean, it did have all the predictable shit that you normally see in those matches. But, alright, It was good. But that'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown and what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.